before now, I was the commander for artillery of the Nigerian Army. It's a pleasure being here and a pleasure to commence working with you. I think if I don't know your name here, maybe it's Kangye or it's like the people I more than unless than those that I don't know. Because while I can swear as the Chief of Civil Military Affairs of the Army, I have come in contact with some people. So once again, I'm happy to be with you, and I hope we are going to have a very good and fulfilling working relationship, just like you had with Major General Edward Boomer. Before we go into the business of the day, permit me to respond to a call by one of you yesterday night. I cannot place his name now. He called to confirm with me whether it was true that one of the units in the Northwest was overrun by Lakurawa terrorists. And I told the person that, okay, who are you? He introduced himself, but I did not take note of the number. So there and then I put a call across the General Commander there, and he gave me 3 minutes that was going to call back to brief me. After he called the GOC according to him in his message, the GOC confirmed with other sector commanders, and there was nothing like that. Because he did not call me personally to tell me, he sent a message. I was waiting, and I slept. When I woke up around 5, I picked the phone and I saw his message. That was what I read, and that's exactly what I'm relaying to the person that called now. Maybe he's here or he's in the second group I know. So that has been the message. Now back to our business for the day. Once again, you are welcome to the weekly ritual of the press briefing for all members of the press that are affiliated with press headquarters on the ongoing various operations the Armed Forces of Nigeria is conducting in Nigeria. During the week under review, land component of the Armed Forces conducted joint operations with Office of National Security Advisor Team, security agencies, hybrid forces, and other forces respectively. These operations include fighting and build confidence-building patrols, raids, ambushes, clearance, as well as search and rescue operations. In the course of the operation, gentlemen, they neutralized several terrorists, apprehended their collaborators, rescued kidnapped victims, and received surrendered terrorists. Gun runners, oil theft collaborators, and other violent extremists were also apprehended. The air company also conducted several close air support operations, including armed raiding, patrols, as well as air interdiction. For instance, between 3 January and 13 February this year, a total of 75 terrorists were neutralized, while 138 suspected others were arrested. Troops also apprehended 36 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 46 kidnapped hostages. While in the South, troops foiled oil theft estimated to the tune of about 649,690 naira only. The breakdown includes 497,102 liters of stolen crude oil, 142,000 liters of illegally refined oil, 142 liters of illegally refined AGO, and 4,075 liters of premium motor spirit, otherwise known as PMS. Additionally, troops discovered and destroyed about 164 crude oil cooking ovens, 37 thermal pits, 19 boats, 16 storage tanks, 38 drones, and 42 illegal refining sites. Other items recovered include 3 pumping machines, 4 tricycles, 7 motorcycles, 5 mobile phones, and 3 vehicles, among others. In a related development, troops recovered 104 and 2,639 assaulted weapons and ammunition, respectively. These include 55 AK-47 rifles, 20 locally fabricated guns, 8 den guns, 18 pump action guns, 1,836 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 376 rounds of 7.62 millimeter NATO, 363 rounds of 7.62 by 12.7 millimeter ammunition, 26 cartridges, as well as 14 and 15 assorted arms and ammunition, respectively. Now let us look at what went on along all the joint task forces, starting with Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Harika. Troops of Operation Harika received the following successes during the week under review. Between 6 to 12 February 2025, a total of 65 terrorists comprising 12 adult males, 19 adult females, and 34 children surrendered to troops within the theater of operation. On the 5th and 6th of February, following a credible intelligence, troops laid ambush on ISWAP route in Goza and Kangye local government areas of Borno State and made contact with the terrorists. During the encounter, 8 terrorists were neutralized, while 3 AK-47 rifles, 2 locally fabricated rifles, 1 G3 rifle, 157 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 27 rounds of 7.62 millimeter NATO, as well as 1 magazine were recovered. Equally, between 5 to 10 February, troops in conjunction with hybrid forces conducted offensive operations including ambushes, fighting patrols, and clearance operations in Goza, Konduga, Damboa, and Mafalaka government areas of Borno State. During the operations, 12 terrorists were neutralized, 3 were apprehended, while 4 kidnapped hostages were also rescued. They also recovered 9 AK-47 rifles, 1 G3 rifle, 2 den guns, 102 rounds of 12.7mm ammunition, 70 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 55 rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 1 rocket-propelled grenade tube, 3 rocket-propelled grenade bombs, and 6 magazines. Similarly, 2 calibrated aircraft engines from a long time unidentified aircraft crash site, 1 double-barrel cannon gun, and 16 missiles were also recovered. From 5 to 10 February, troops in conjunction with Hybrid forces went on offensive patrol, intercepted and arrested 18 Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists, collaborators in Kwanduga, Biu, and Hawu local government areas of Borno State, as well as Gaidam and Ujuba local government areas of Yobe State. Quantity 90 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 5 mobile phones, and the sum of 58,980 naira all in were recovered from them. Overall, troops of Operation Harikai neutralized 22 terrorists, arrested 13 others, and rescued 34 kidnapped victims. Troops also recovered 12 AK-47 rifles, 2 G3 rifles, 3 den guns, 2 local fabricated rifles, 102 rounds of 12.7mm ammunition, 317 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 82 rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 1 rocket-propelled grenade tube, 3 rocket-propelled grenade bombs, and 11 magazines. Also, 2 aircraft engines, 1 double-barrel cannon gun, 16 missiles, at the sum of 58,980 naira only, among others were recovered. Now let us shift our focus to Joint Task Force Operation Fansa Yama ongoing in the Northwest. Troops of Operation Fansa Yama recorded the following during the week under review. On the 3rd and 4th February, pursuant to the ongoing kinetic initiative, 1 general purpose machine gun, 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 fabricated AK-47 rifles were received from a repentant terrorist identified as Kachala Mudi, and 2 others in Green Wari and in the local government areas of Kaduna State. You will recall that Kachala Mudi used to be one of the terrorist leaders. Similarly, on 4th February 2025, troops went on fighting patrol responded to information about terrorist activities and made contact in Malfashi local government area of Katsina State. Following a firefight, 5 terrorists were neutralized while 5 kidnapped hostages another development, on the 4th February, troops encountered terrorists in Busan local government area of Reservoir State and engaged them accordingly. As a result, 6 terrorists were neutralized and 4 AK-47 rifles, 2 10 guns, 16 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, as well as 2 motorcycles were recovered. On 4th February also, troops conducted fighting patrol to Marabou local government area of Zamfara State and made contact with the terrorists. During the encounter, 8 terrorists were neutralized, while 5 AK-47 rifles, 2 fabricated rifles, 1 den gun, 83 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 2 magazines, and 1 Belfast radios were recovered. Another development, on the 4th and 6th February, troops responded to information about Boko Haram and IPOB terrorist activities in Sababrini and Talatamafara, Maru, and Gumi local government areas of Sokoto and Zamfara State as well. Sabwa, Kalfur, Malwin, local government areas of Katsina State. On arrival, troops neutralized 6 terrorists and rescued 4 victims. They recovered also 4 AK-47 rifles, 1 locally fabricated rifle, 173 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 3 magazines, and 3 motorcycles. Equally, between 4th to 9th February, troops conducted fighting patrols and made contact in Busau, Maradon, Shinkafi, and Zurmi local government areas of Zamfara State, as well as Malfashi, Patari, and Kankara local government areas of Katsina State. Similar operation was also conducted in Chiku and Bilibori local government areas of Kaduna State, as well as Gudi local government area of Sokoto State. During combat operations, 18 terrorists were neutralized, while 6 kidnapped victims were rescued. Troops recovered 13 AK-47 rifles from them, 3 fabricated rifles, 1 general purpose machine gun, 1 rocket propelled grenade tube, 252 chain link of 12.7 millimeters, 197 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 96 rounds of 7.62 millimeters NATO ammunition, 5 magazines, 3 buffer radios, 8 motorcycles, and 11 mobile phones were also recovered. Relatedly, from 7 to 9 February, following intelligence reports, troops intercepted and arrested a notorious terrorist kingpin, identified as Muhammad Yellow, and 4 others in Kaura Namuda, Shinkafi, and Bukuyu local government areas of Zamfara State, as well as Binji and Brini local government areas of Sokoto and Kebbi states. Sum of 2,451,820 naira only was recovered. Overall, troops of Operation Kalsanyama did neutralized 58 terrorists, arrested 11 others, and rescued 16 kidnapped victims. Troops also recovered 31 AK-47 rifles, 9 local fabricated ones, 2 general-purpose machine guns, 1 rocket-propelled grenade tube, 252 chain link of 12.7 millimeters, 558 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 12 magazines, 5 broken radios, 18 motorcycles, 11 mobile phones, and the sum of 2,451,820 naira only, amongst others. Having discussed the other 2 joint task forces, let us shift focus to Joint Task Force Operation Wealth Punch, being conducted in the Southwest. In Wake under review, troops successfully achieved the following in Operation Wealth Punch. On 4th February, the troops, in conjunction with Office of National Security Advisor, tracking team, raided violent extremist insurgent camp in Kababulu Lakurawa area of Kogi State and made contact with the terrorists. Following a firefight, troops arrested 8 criminals and recovered 2 locally made revolver pistols and 46 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition. On 5 February, troops raided an illegal mining site in Kabo local government area of Nasarawa State and arrested 51 persons. Furthermore, 2 trucks, 20 motorcycles, 1 compressor pump, 24 mobile phones, and some quantities of 9 precious stones comprising gold and lithium were also recovered. Similarly, on the 5th February, troops while on fighting patrol intercepted 1 kidnapped victim who escaped from kidnappers' camp in Abaji Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory. Overall, troops of Operation Wild Punch arrested 51 violent extremist criminals and recovered 2 fabricated rifles, 4 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 2 vehicles, 20 motorcycles, and 24 mobile phones, among others. Let's look at Operation Safe Harbor, North Central. Operation conducted on the platform. During the period under review, troops of Operation Safe Harbor conducted the following operations. On the 4th and 6th February, they responded to information about activities of violent extremists and arrested 3 in Mangu and very large local government areas of the state. During the operations, 1 local fabricated rifle, 4 cartridges were recovered. Relatively, between 5 and 9 February, troops responded to distress calls about terrorist activities and arrested 48 violent extremist criminals in Rayon, Pampan, Bariladi, and Basa local government areas of Plateau State. Troops also recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 16 rounds of 7.62 millimeter ammunition, 4 mobile phones, as well as 2 motorcycles. Again, On the 10th and 11th February, troops were conducting counter anti-kidnapping and criminality operation responded to information about violent activist activities in Riyadh and multiple local government areas of Plateau State. During the operations, 11 kidnapped hostages were rescued, while vehicles were also recovered. In summary, overall, troops of Operation Safe Haven neutralized 1, arrested 51 violent extremists, and rescued 11 kidnapped hostages. Troops also recovered 3 AK-47 rifles, 1 fabricated rifle, 3 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition special, 4 magazines, 2 vehicles, and 7 mobile phones, among others. Let us now look at Operation Wellstroke being conducted in the North Central. Troops of Operation Wellstroke recorded the following during the period under review. On the 5th February, following credible report on activities of violent extremists, troops responded, but no contact was made in Katsina local government area of Benue State. However, troops searched the area and recovered 2 local fabricated pistols with 1 extra magazine and 3 rounds of 9mm ammunition. On 7th February, troops were conducting offensive operations, responded to information about violent extremist activities in Kabul area of Nasarawa State. They conducted similar operations in Wokari, Karilento, and your local government areas of Taraba State. During the operations, troops neutralized 3 violent extremists, arrested 6, and rescued 8 hostages. Troops also recovered 2 AK-47 rifles and 31 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 2 vehicles, and 3 mobile phones, as well as the sum of 89,050 naira only were recovered. In other developments, between 5 and 8 February, troops responded to information about violent extremist criminals activities, where they arrested 8 of them and rescued 4 victims. During the search, 1 Barita pistol, 1 dead gun, 103 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition special, 7 mobile phones, and the sum of 2,177,670 naira only were recovered. Overall, troops of Operation Wellstroke neutralized 3 violent extremists, arrested 14, and rescued 12 kidnapped victims. Troops also recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 dead gun, 1 Barita 62mm special ammunition, 3 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 1 magazine, 10 motorcycles, and the sum of 2,667,720 naira only. Having discussed the other operations, let us look at Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe being conducted in the South. Troops of Operation Delta Safe maintain the momentum against the activities of crude oil thieves. They destroy several illegal refining sites and recover stolen products. Details are like follow. They recovered 497,152 liters of stolen crude oil, 142,000 liters of illegally refined AGO, and 4,075 liters of premium water spirit. Additionally, probe discovered and destroyed 164 crude oil cooking ovens, 37 dug pits, 19 boats, 16 storage tanks, 38 drums, and 42 illegal refining oil sites. Other items recovered include 3 pumping machines, 4 tricycles, 7 motorcycles, 5 mobile phones, and 3 vehicles, amongst others. Relatedly, from 4 to 10 February, troops responded to activities of parkland vandals and other criminal elements in the Keramu local government area of Bayelsa State. Troops also arrested others in Onega local government areas of River State. During the operations, 9 criminals were arrested, while 1 dead gun, 3 pumping machines, 54 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, and 3 motorcycles were recovered. In another development, February, following credible intelligence, troops arrested 1 notorious criminal identified as Uwen Osuko in the local government area of Okoymo State. 1 local-made single barrel gun, 1 local-made pistol, 2 mobile phones, and 1 human skull were recovered from the crime. Again, between 7 to 10 February, in separate offensive operations, troops made contact with criminals in Yaku and Bula government areas of Cross River State and Upper Ibom States, as well as Apoda, East, and Imohua local government areas of River State. Over 120 illegal miners were arrested, while 1 criminal was neutralized. Troops recovered 3 gen guns, 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 grenade, 7 live cartridges, 1 vehicle, and 4 mobile phones, among others. Overall, troops of Operation Delta Safe recovered 497,102 liters of stolen crude oil, 102,000 liters of illegally refined AGO, and 4,075 liters of premium motor spirit. Additionally, troops discovered and destroyed 164 crude oil cooking ovens, 37 dug pits, 19 boats, 16 storage tanks, 38 drums, and 42 illegal refining sites. Other items recovered include 3 pumping machines, 4 tricycles, 7 motorcycles, 5 mobile phones, and 3 vehicles, among others. Troops also apprehended 23 suspected oil thieves and other violent extremists in the region. Also, they recovered 2 buffer radios, 2 magazines, 9 assorted arms, and 162 assorted ammunition. Now, let's look at what is going on in Southeast. Joint Task Force Operation Udoka. Troops of Operation Udoka recorded some successes during the period under review. On 4th February, land component of the operation responded a distress call on IPOB KSN terrorist attacks in Onyomu local government area of Imo State and Ewo local government area of Imo State. On arrival, troops rescued 4 victims and recovered 1 local made double barrel gun, 22 live cartridges, 10 empty cartridge cases, 1 truck, 1 motorcycle, as well as 1 mobile phone. In other developments, on the 5th and 7th February, following credible intelligence, troops raided IPOB camp, known as Aluta camp, and terrorist leader residence in Ohaji, a Bama local government area of Imo State, and Easy local government area of Imo State, and arrested 1 criminal. They also recovered 1 FN rifle, 1 single barrel pump action gun, 2 pistols, 1 dead gun, 440 rounds of 7.62 mm NATO, 60 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 13 magazines, 1 rocket-propelled grenade bomb, 2 hand grenades, 30 buffet radios, 1 first aid kit, 25 water gel explosives, 1 binocular, 1 fragmental jacket, and 6 mobile phones, among others. From 6 to 10 February also, the troops made contact with IPOB KSN terrorists in Kaila, Osu, and Botoli local government areas of Anambra State during offensive operation. Following the firefights, 4 extremists were neutralized and 3 were arrested. They also recovered 1 single barrel pump action, 7 AK-47 rifles, 13 pump action, and over 15 IEDs, 3 buffer radios, 3 mobile phones, and the sum of 46,300 naira only. Relatedly, on the 10th February, troops were on fighting patrol, intercepted and arrested 3 criminals, and recovered 1 double barrel gun, 1 local made pistol, and 5 live cartridges from him. Overall, troops of Operation Udoka neutralized 4 IPOB KSN terrorists, arrested 6 of them, and rescued 4 hostages. Troops recovered 1 FN rifle, 1 single barrel pump action gun, 1 double barrel gun, 2 pistols, 1 dead gun, 440 rounds of 7.62 mm NATO, 60 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 13 magazines, 1 rocket-propelled grenade bomb, 2 hand grenades, 15 IEDs, 13 buffon radios, 1 binocular, 6 mobile phones, and the sum of 46,000 naira only. In summary, when all recovered items, arrested suspects, and rescued hostages were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. In closing, let me thank each and every one of you, the gallant men and women of the armed forces of Nigeria, will continue to carry out their constitutional responsibilities of protecting lives and properties of all Nigerians in line with our constitutional duties. Thank you very much for coming and
Your home live to GTV Africa from Defense Headquarters.
now to
Just listen to the new man
second
that's
segment of the
taking over
brief.
the activities of the
Uh,
DMO.
Let me welcome two questions from the left side of the aisle and two questions from the right side. As for the right. Yes.
They have this in the southeast. You said something happened in Osu and Victoria in Anambra State. They are not in Anambra, they are in Imo State. That notwithstanding, I want to thank the military for what they do in the southeast. And I want to also bring to your notice that our people are still complaining about high-handedness of the military, and they've not changed on the line. I hope it's going to change with the administration. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can have your seat. Let me appreciate you for the apt observations you made. Also, I know it's in most states. On the aspect of what's happening in the South Africa, your people are still complaining. Who are your people? Who are your people?
Anambra people.
So I'm not your person. This woman from Kogi is not your people.
They are.
So the people are complaining. The people in the region are complaining. That's good. Not my people. You are being what do I call it? Sentimental. Sorry for using that. The troops, our forces of Nigeria troops, operating all over the country, are doing their best to ensure that every Nigerian, irrespective of where you come from, there may be somebody from Zamfara State working in the east. He become an Eastern for this purpose. So we are doing all we can to ensure that every Nigerian, everywhere, people go about their normal businesses without fear of intimidation. Sleep to their two eyes. Where those observations are made, efforts from this end will be made to draw the attention of the commanders there to what we have just made. But rest assured that the troops are not resting on their hours to ensure that everything, not only in the southwest, in the entire nation, was on well. Thank you so much. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, General, senior officers that are here, and dear colleagues. My name is John Wokasha, the narrative SB. So I want to ask, I'd like to ask if you could please oblige us with your agenda. You haven't resumed this your media meeting with your colleagues here. I would like to know how you wish to operate. That is question number one. Second question, please, as you are settling down in office, like to request that you look into the issue of our defense correspondent identity card, which has long expired. And the implication of that is that when you carry an expired ID card, it has a very grave and dire consequences. And for those of us in the fourth estate of Iran, that should inform the public rightly, carrying an expired ID card it cannot be less embarrassing. A particular reference to an issue that happened at the Ministry of Defense. I had gone there for an assignment only for an officer to inform me that I was carrying an expired ID card. That was last year. So please, as you're settling down, we consider it as a priority. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. What question have you? I'll be hearing you, but I'll see you. Well, carrying expired documents is not only embarrassing but grave. So if your ID card is expired, there are channels that are available for you to renew it. I don't know how it was given to you, but I think you were given some forms in a particular office. You would have filled in, put your passport there, then your particulars, and you are asked to go and snap it at the end. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
So what we do now is to draw the attention of those doing it, one of my staff, to draw the attention and give a date for those of you that have expired ID cards. It's a very simple song. Now, your first question, you say, what are my plans as I'm settling down to enhance what will be? The media, all of you sit here, you are a critical component in the operations we are conducting across the country. Aside being critical component in the ongoing war or ongoing operation in Nigeria and armed forces is conducting, you are also a critical component in information dissemination to members of the Nigeria government on any matter affecting Nigeria, and not only Nigeria, our sub-region, Africa, and the entire. So the media, your importance can never be overemphasized. And so to that extent, I've sat down to draw my action plan on how best myself and you can use media operation to end this war, probably through non-kinetic methods. So you will also be part of it. I can come and ask you, how do you think the media can do this? And you come and tell me. Synergy of efforts is what will make the difference. So, as I settle down to do the work, the actions I will take will unfold the agenda, and you will know it. You will always be here every week, and you will know it. Thank you so much. Let's move to the side. All right, sir.
Thank you, sir. My name is Ismail Musa, I report for NGN Network.
All right.
I'd like to formally welcome you on board and look forward for a harmonious working relationship.
Thank you.
So during your presentation, you made mention of two aircraft engines recovered.
Okay.
How do you share more light? Is it that the criminals are developing their assets, or the engines could be that of our loyal forces that were vandalized? Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are my friend, so let this number know how to push you.
Yes, sir, my name is Lucky Saul from Channels Television.
All right.
I want to find out what will be your message to the people of Katsina Zamfara, because there's a renewed attack on our troops in that axis. Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. Well, let me appreciate the two of you for the two wonderful questions you have raised. And let me start with the first. It's mine.
Yes, sir.
Very good. The two aircraft parts that were discovered belong to the Air Force of Nigeria. It's a Nigerian Air Force plane that had this app long ago. And it has been sorted for from now. And luckily, we were able to get it. So that's why we informed you that during one of our operations, we were able to get some parts from a one-time crash Nigerian Air Force aircraft. And airports are ongoing. So, I don't more investigation. My good friend, not you, but you are a very, very good friend. Your own question was what? Okay, what message do I have for the people of the Northwest? Is it not so? The message for them was that they should not lose hope. They should not be deterred. They should not feel somehow the giant task force that has been dipped in the Northwest has swung into action. And they have started seeing the results. You are saying they also see the results. So much has happened in the Northwest. We have gained so much success in the last 2 weeks in the Northwest. So, the special grace of God, Allah be on our side. All these menace will just be things of the past. Thank you so much for this.
5 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay. 1 minute silence.
You know, when you are judges, you have to get this. So let us now observe a minute silence in memory of our fallen heroes, those that have paid the supreme price. They gave for our tomorrow, they gave their jihad.
Yes, sir.
So let us observe this. May the souls of our departed heroes rest in perfect peace.
You have just been together with us for the live briefing from Defense Media Operation as Major General Kangye takes over, and he is now the leader in the part of Defense Media Operations, and he'll be giving details regularly of what happens on the field. He's taking his first outing today, and he has done so wonderfully well, performed very well. High long number of media journalists and others in the house. It is a good thing that the operation is continuing gaining good thing and success in our direction. Today, I'm thinking that I'm coming to you from the defense headquarters in Abuja, and I want to assure you that please subscribe to GTV Africa. You will not regret subscribing because you are going to be having it live at all times as happening. Events is going on right in the system. And, I assure you that you will not regret of subscribing to GTV Africa. Let your friends, others know about GTV Africa. Thank you for your time. Till I see you again, till I meet you again on another briefing. Enjoy your day.